And we're live. But you know how I feel. Breeze drifting by. You know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean. Butterflies haven't heard. You know what I mean. Sleep in peace when the day is done. You know what I mean. And this whole world is a new world, and a whole world for me. Stars when you shine. You know how I feel. Scent of the pine. You know how I feel. Freedom is mine. You know how I feel. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. Everybody, that was the beautiful voice of Miss Jennifer Abu. She is coming to us from Texas, from New York. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. What inspired you to sing that song?
The things I'm going through in my life, actually. Everything you go through actually helps mold your future. So don't ever deny what you're going through. Anything, good or bad, it builds your character. So yeah.
That's how you feel good. Everybody, I want to take a moment to welcome you to the show. My name is Deborah Jane, and I'm the producer of the film Strange Fruit, the Hip-Hopera. And Marie, our co-host.
Maurice Taylor, director of Poetic Recovery, and we're your co-hosts tonight. Welcome.
All right. So welcome everybody to the Strange Fruit Open Mic Hip-Hop, Rap, and Battle Show. We are so excited you all are here with us. We're all feeling good. It's going to be a great night of rap, of song, of music, of dance, of inspiration, redemption, revelation of who we are as a people and who we can be. So we are also here to celebrate the film Strange Fruit, the Hip-Hopera. Now you've probably heard a lot about it. Strange Fruit is the film I wrote, and it's currently in development. So let me tell you what it's about. It is a story of a modern-day Wall Street executive, Michelle Robinson. Think like a Michelle Obama type, and she is on this incredible journey. All she wants to do is get married to the love of her life, but she's being haunted by a strange ghost who turns out to be her ancestor, Inca. So this is the story of Michelle who travels back in time to try to rescue her slave ancestor from a lynching, all to lift the curse of her interracial marriage. Woo! So tonight we're going to journey back in time. We're going to journey back to slavery. We're going to journey back to the 20s when black bodies were actually swinging from trees, when people wore strange fruit, when people actually said, we can't breathe. Now, today we hear the word, we can't breathe. It's very popular to say because the same things that our ancestors were choked by is the same things that we are still choked by today. Maurice?
You know, the interesting thing, the phrase "I can't breathe." Now, if we look at hip hop and we see how the cultural exploitation of rap music by the industries and many of the messages that are being put out today, we can see that even culturally, we can't breathe. I can't breathe. And so what I set out to do when I created Community Against Hate and then created Poetic Recovery was to create a platform so conscious artists can be heard, to educate artists about social political issues so that issues can be heard. Now today, we can see that many hip-hop artists are not being heard in terms of these issues. I can't breathe. When Trayvon Martin first got killed, how many hip-hop artists were standing out and you know, being heard around that? So again, even culturally, I can't breathe is very relevant. And so that's why I created Poetic Recovery. And as you see here with all these different artists connecting with this movie here, culture works.
Absolutely. And as Maurice said, Maurice is the director of the group Poetic Recovery. And so we're super glad to have you here tonight, Maurice. Check out his movement, check out his links. He's also known as Maurice Soul Fighter Taylor. So check that out. Make sure you get in on that cultural movement. Now, like I keep saying, it's a movement. This is not just about a movie tonight. This is about a movement. This is about a social change that we're doing, and this is about everybody joining the Strange Fruit family. So I want to do something. Everybody in cyberspace, all of our audience who's watching, I want you to take your phones out right now. Take your phones out right now, and I want you to follow us on Twitter. I want you to follow us at strangefruit_14. That is our Twitter handle. Make sure you are following us and following this movement and joining the family. Additionally, because you know it doesn't stop with Twitter. We have Yolanda, one of the people working with us. She's live tweeting all night. If you want to tweet something, if you have a feeling, a thought, an emotion, you want to say something about the performance, make sure you tweet. Also, make sure you live chat right here on the showcase. So on Google Hangout during the show. Now, we want to hear your thoughts, we want to hear your feelings, and we also want you to join us on Facebook. We join the family at Facebook /StrangeFruitHipHopera. That is our Facebook. That's our Facebook world. You can like us. You can see the updates. You can see where the movie's going. You can see where the movement's going. Make sure you do that. And of course, finally, you don't have social media unless you have Instagram as well. So make sure you hit us up on Instagram, which is at @strangefruit_14, and continue this movement to freedom. So once again, hit us up on our Twitter, hit us up on our Facebook, and hit us up on our Instagram. So speaking of social media, tonight is really gonna be interactive night. We want to hear from you. We want you to chat. We want you to tweet. We want you to say what you think of the artist. We have a rap battle coming up. We want to hear what you think. There's a dog right there. That's interesting. Anyway, we want you to do that. So make sure that throughout the night you rep where you're from. Feel free to type in the chat box with your name, where you're from, what city you're repping. Make sure you do that so we know you're there. You can do that all night. We just want to hear from our audience. Maurice? So
tonight's going to be a very, 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 very incredible night. Now, I know myself, I'm really happy to be here. We have open mic artists. We have a rap battle. This is something you don't want to miss. And we're also featuring our Braff, who's originally from Brooklyn. And check this out. The winner of the rap battle gets a $100 prize.
Exactly, y'all. We talking money. We want these rappers to do their best. So that's going to be at the end of the show. So make sure you stay tuned to the whole show to see these rappers doing their thing. But before we start battling, y'all, let's journey back in time. I want this audience to feel like they are part of the movie. So in the movie, there is a strange ghost haunting New York. A ghost covering over the city, and that ghost is haunting our character, Michelle. Now, like I said before, all Michelle wants to do is marry the love of her life, Todd Decatur, and have this incredible wedding. But night after night, she keeps getting nightmare after nightmare, and she can't sleep. Now, Michelle's a boss, okay? She's a boss. She got her nails done, hair done, everything done. So she's not listening to anybody. So she ignores these warnings. Ignores them all the way up to her wedding day. Well, guess what? On her wedding day, just as she's walking down the aisle, a strange ghost appears out of nowhere, breaks through the glass window of the church, and tries to slit Todd's throat. Oh my God. So now Todd's rushed to the hospital, and Lachelle really has to listen. What are these nightmares about? Well, that ghost wasn't just any ghost. That was her ancestor, her slave ancestor Inca, trying to tell her something through the nightmares. Now, I want to bring somebody special out. Can we have June come out here, please? Okay. You see this beautiful little girl right here? Her name is Mackenzie Mack. But in the movie, she is the character June. Now you might ask, who is June? June is a magical spiritual guide who drives a magical train through time. That train is called the Underground Railroad Express, right? Mm-hmm. All right. So she drives it through time, and she's the one who takes Lachelle back into slavery. Can you imagine a young girl doing all that? She's like the Harriet Tubman, you would say, right? Mm-hmm. Exactly. So we are going to, speaking of journeying back, we're going to journey back with Mr. Maurice Taylor. He's coming all the way from Massachusetts. I think he came all the way from Massachusetts, and he has a poem called Journey Back. Maurice Taylor.
Tugging at her like war, buried, hidden, unconsciously blurred, a faintly felt past, still loving, past color lines, a bridge across open wounds with an undercurrent that keeps you connected. Love reflects the need to move forward. But denial binds to the pituitary gland, reflects the demand for justice. She sleeps deeply, caught into a time warp. She journeys back to save her loved one. Ropes grip the neck, kicked off a platform. Souls torn from vessels. She races to save her in a time that's unfamiliar. Reading headlines, dodging sexual perversion, connecting with the likes of Jane Pittman, Sojourner, Harriet Tubman. Finding the underground, because the only sound of freedom is coordinated action, breaking the foundation of oppression, like minds working together, stealing back lives, kill or be killed, politically involved, passing bills to protect humanity. So they bought her for $100, ripped clothes, teary eyes, knotted hair, bloody fingers, scared back, ashy feet, scarred back, ashy feet, callous hands, hard labor, beaten for refusing sex. She stabbed a man, wanting to be her master, wanting to rape her. She awaited a hanging. She dreamed her body was swinging in the wind. Peacefully, finally, it would be done. But someone came. So what if the future would be affected? So what if there would be consequences? Something needs to be destroyed. Some things need to be destroyed. Some legacies altered, like a dress to fit just right, to expose the curves. Only those with the nerve can make change. There she sat a while, till she decided that she would wage war. Upon this gross institution, watching her family free, she was able to breathe. She sat in the rocking chair, not old, but staring, watching, wondering why such evil reigns, but graceful that love and action prevails. That love and action prevails. She wept into a slumber and woke in her bed, just laying there, breathing, thinking. Thank you.
It's beautiful. That's my own feeling. Can you hear it? Can you tell us what inspired you to write that piece?
Your movie, Strange Fruit.
Oh.
And
That's a great answer. I think it's fabulous. That's a great answer. I mean, it was so deep and so rich. How long did it take you to put that together?
not that long, really.
Okay, well, some of us are just geniuses on the fly, like our Maurice. Everybody, please go and check Maurice Soul Fighter Taylor out. I'm sure you will hear much more beautiful poetry like you heard today. And as you can see on your screen, our showcase, we have Strange Fruit the Hip-Hopera, our characters. Feel free to click on that link and check out our characters. You will see our character Michelle, who's the modern day woman. You'll see our character Inca, her slave ancestor. You'll even see little June, the time traveling ghost who travels through time. Make sure you check them. You'll see Todd too. Make sure you check them all out so you can become familiar with the whole story, and maybe you can write a poem as awesome as Maurice Taylor. Speaking of which, speaking of poems and speaking of Lachelle, as I said, Michelle goes back to slavery, and she discovers that slavery is really no joke. For a modern-day woman to suddenly be in the cotton fields, who's used to having her nails done and her French manicured, and she's suddenly picking cotton and has a lash over her, this is a whole new experience. It takes all of her Wall Street wits and a newfound strength that she discovers to go through it. She also discovers her beauty as well, and so. Ultimately, this movie is about a woman who's going back in time to discover her roots and coming back now to the present to discover that she is unstoppable. Here, to perform her original poem called Unstoppable is Dominique Colding. She is originally from Washington, D.C. She's a published poet, and she's also acting in the role of Michelle Robinson. Dominique Colding, you're up.
Right? She looks into the mirror, the crystal clear gaze of perfection reflected. Today is the day, unstoppable, proud, standing tall, almost touching the sky. She closes the door for home and opens the door of worldly ruckus outside. She does not hesitate. Today is the day. So what if they want to hate? Unstoppable. Sharp, sudden pain strikes through her thoughts and into her heart. Is she invisible to this ruckus? They don't even notice me. No, not really. Her thoughts rewind and reminisce on once upon a time when she fell and a helping hand always had her back. She would run into her mother's outstretched arms, knowing they would protect her from harm, sending death threats to evil and malice. Everyone's so caught up in this ruckus, girl. They're too busy to notice. Get a grip. But still, some swim in the jealous sea while others just lost their common courtesy. Don't get so worked up, you see. One thing that escapes her are those little insecurities. They never fail to miss that. For they fail to realize the fact that it affects everybody. Girl, don't slouch. Keep your head up to the sky. They can see you, all of you, and everything else that plays out in this ruckus are in their little minds. You'll be fine. Trust me. A smile spreads like wildfire on her stunning face. Who is she to gain approval from? No one. Not really. Justified. Her thoughts never lie. Dressed to the nines. Flawless from head to toe. Today is the day. Unstoppable. Thank you.
Dom, how do you relate to being a Black woman in America and having to feel like you need to be unstoppable sometimes?
Well, I just, continue to persevere. I look to God, and, I just ask him for strength. And I also look, to my mom, who, is very unstoppable, how she, raised me and in her career, and, she's my role model. So I just look to her, and I pray, do a lot of praying.
I do too. I'm on my knees every night. What are some of the things that you deal with that make you feel like it's hard to be unstoppable?
Oh, can you repeat the question? I didn't hear the last part. I think my connection kind of skipped a bit.
What are some of the most difficult? What are some of the things you deal with that makes it hard for you to feel unstoppable?
Some of the things I deal with that make it hard.
Yeah, to be unstoppable.
When there's obstacles thrown in my way, like opposition with, like with work, just, the whole stigma that, oh, well, if you're black, there's a ceiling, there's only so high that you can go, and just different stereotypes that some people may have that, sometimes, I, for a while, may, get down and, get off track. So those are things that they try to hinder me. They don't, but they may, hinder me for a moment. Then I just have to, get back up and get back on, the right path.
Well, you know what? A lot of black women feel in America and all over the world, women of color, I should say, everyone, Asian, Latin, black, even white women, everyone feel that need to constantly have to be strong and constantly wear this shield and constantly deal with racism, sexism, as well as just trying to make it as a normal human being in the world. So thank you so much for sharing that moving poem, Unstoppable. And we pray that your spirit just blesses all of us. Your unstoppable spirit blesses all of us. Thank you, Dami. That was great.
Thank you.
Now, of course, absolutely. Now, I'm going to take you back into the movie. Back in time, Michelle finally meets her ancestor face to face. Can you imagine what it would be like if you met one of your ancestors from the 1800s, and now you are standing there face to face with that person? What would you say? What would she say? Well, Michelle is kind of freaked out because this ancestor is the same ghost who has been haunting her this whole time in her nightmares. So she's coming face to face with Inca, who is the strange fruit. Maurice?
Now, the title of this movie originally is from Billie Holiday's song "Strange Fruit," which she sang in 1939. And although she was scared to sing it because of the KKK, it became one of the greatest protest songs in American history.
Yeah.
And as nightly she closed her show with it to white and black audiences, "Strange Fruit" was written by a Jewish teacher from the Bronx who witnessed a horrific lynching. Strange fruit is the black boy's body hanging from a tree. So here to sing "Strange Fruit" is Tiffany Nicole, originally from Florida.
Tiffany Nicole, come on out. As I'm Billie Holiday.
Hello everyone, how are you? I'll be singing "Strange Fruit" by Billie Holiday. Southern trees bear a strange fruit, blood on the leaves and blood on the roots. Black bodies swinging in the southern breeze. Strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees. Pasture scenes of the gallant South, the bulging eyes and twisted mouths, scent of magnolia, fresh and sweet, sudden smell of burning flesh. This is a crop, it's a strange fruit, blood on the leaves and blood at the root. Pastoral swinging in the southern
Strange fruit hanging from the poplar tree. Thank you. That was beautiful.
That was amazing.
That was amazing. I'm sure you all are in tears. How do you feel when you sing that song?
It makes me sad, like, I guess the nostalgia of it all, just, you know, understanding what our people went through in the past. Yeah, it makes me really sad, I think, to see that, like, Billy and, you know, Josephine Baker, all these legends endured that, you know, and we're still able to be artists. I feel like they've paved the way for me and for others like myself, so.
Well, you sounded beautiful. Everybody, I want you to go ahead and check out Tiffany Nicole online. Her Facebook, you can check her out anywhere, Facebook, wherever, but she's known as Tiffany Nicole. She's an up-and-coming recording artist, a soul artist, so that beautiful soul voice that you saw just now, she's currently in the process of recording her album. So, everybody, I want you to make sure that you check that out, you cop that when she comes out. Thank you so much, Nicole.
You're welcome.
You're beautiful. Bye. You're beautiful. Now, we have a schizophrenic dog here. If you see a dog running around, we just can't get him to leave. So that's what that's about. But he's a part of the Strange Fruit journey, too. Okay? So here we go now. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, back in the movie, now, I told you that Lachelle has gone back to slavery. But whatever happened to her fiance, Todd? She did leave him on her wedding day, after all. And he was, last time we checked, he had a scar on his throat and was in the hospital and was trying to fight for his life. Now, since Lachelle's been in slavery for a while now, he's searching everywhere for his wife. He doesn't know where she is. He can't find her. And he obviously doesn't know that she's stuck back in time. So a big part of this movie is this movie about love and this movie about an interracial relationship. Lachelle is black. Todd is white. They're trying to forge this interracial relationship and escape this haunting and lift this curse and do so many things. But it's difficult. So here to sing with me is Antoine Coulter from Maryland, and he's here to express the love that Todd feels for his wife Lachelle when she Antoine.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Excited for the song. What type of artist are you? Oh, go ahead.
You said what type of artist am I?
Yeah.
R&B and gospel.
Well, R&B and gospel is the type of artist that Todd is too, so you fit right in. I'm going to let you bring the ladies some love right now. Go ahead, Antoine.
All right, thank you. The name of the song is called With Me.
This is Johnson Music.
Can you hear it?
I can hear you.
I'm sitting here and I can't believe all of the stress that you caused me. I gave my all, wasn't good enough. Girl, you really should have told me how you feel. That your feelings ain't the same anymore. Now I ain't humble like I used to be. I ain't the same man I was before. Now I see you for what you really are. Yeah, I see you for what you really are. Cause you said you'll be forever. With me, forever with me, forever with me, forever with me. I don't know how I wound up so far gone. Let my mama tell it, her son's strong. Now look at me, I'm looking so damn weak. See me in the streets and I can barely speak. Yeah. Cause I'm confused and don't know what to do. Seems like my prayers to God ain't coming through. So now we on bad terms, got me plotting on you. Cause you said you'll be with me, with me, with me, forever with me, with me, with me, forever with me, with me, with me, forever with me, with me, with me, oh baby, oh baby. Don't go, baby. Yeah. Oh, don't go, baby. Don't go, baby. Don't go, baby. Baby, tell me why you tripping like that. All I ever try to do is show you respect. Then you switch the game up for me and flex. It's all good, baby girl, I ain't gon' sweat you. New niggas in your space, yeah, I'm gon' let you do what you do, cause they really don't get you. If so, baby, why you don't feel special? Tell me why you don't feel special, so I'ma let you go, oh baby, just go. Shorty, you can roll out if you want, cause I ain't tripping, baby. Yeah, baby, I don't need that stress, girl. It's over, and I'm so happy, baby. You must don't know about me, no, don't know about me, no, baby. Cause my love is 1 in a million, yeah. I'm telling you, baby. Look, I don't know what I did to you to make you turn your back on me, but just go, baby.
Thank y'all.
Man, that was great.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Oh man, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Maurice. I can't hear you, Deborah. There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I was saying that all the ladies in the audience, y'all better start live chatting and following this guy. Antoine, you have a beautiful voice. It makes the heart melt. It's like Raheem Devon up in here. So I gotta ask you, who were you so in love with that inspired that song? If you can tell me.
Thank you, Miss Deborah.
She right here.
Here she go right here. That's my inspiration, man. My wife, man.
You know, what is going on with this? Is amazing. Well, you ain't showing a wifey poo, but I bet you a bad woman. You got this man singing his lungs so hard out on the floor. I don't even know what's going on. But that was beautiful, so heartfelt. I can sing it too. It's just wonderful. So thank you so much for doing that. Everybody, please check out Antoine. Go to his Facebook. Go to his social media. Check the singer out. The singer's an up and coming singer. He's definitely gonna make it. We're looking at the next Raheem Devon. Y'all get it together. So check this guy out. It's beautiful. Thank you, and I'll leave you with Maurice.
You know, this whole thing, this whole love thing. I mean, Antoine, I mean, the love with his wife and what he just displayed, I mean, it just brings it all together for this movie, you know? Love is a powerful part of this movement and movie. The deep interracial love between Todd and Michelle is like the love and unity that we are creating between all the people in America and throughout the world. What's mine is yours, what's yours is mine. And here to perform mine is incredible dancer originally from New York, Christina Cayetano.
incredible dancer. Make sure you check her out. This dancer, come on back out here. Come back out here. Come back out here.
What's up?
Okay. All right. We need to hear from this girl. What? Okay. What inspired all of that?
The music. You. Thank you. And dance. I love being able to express physically what I may not be able to express verbally. So,
what was that dance expression for you? Verbally, what were you trying to say?
Yeah.
Catch your breath. I mean, if y'all did that, you'd be on the floor. So.
There's been a lot going on. So I've just been, I don't know, everything. I've been really emotional for the past couple of weeks. So I feel like it was just bringing a lot of that out, you know? Just my career, my relationships, my family, all that I haven't been able to say with words, I was able to say in my movement.
And sometimes when you're an artist, as many of us artists know, when you're flying against the grain and you might have people that don't see what you see, and you might have people that might not necessarily believe in your dream.
That is it!
So that's what that dance was really about. I thought it was about love, but actually it was about Cayetano flying. So that's okay. That was beautiful. I wish I could dance that beautifully. I think you expressed it very, very well. And Maurice, we give it to you.
That was amazing. That was bad and amazing. You know, you say Michael Jackson was bad. That's incredible.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. I want to remind you all to not forget about the rap battle coming up. And I want to give a big shout out to Michael Jacque and the LA Web Fest for donating to the grand prize. Thank you. And please check out the LA Web Fest on the live chat to submit your own original web series. It's a great contest. Now also I want to give a great thank you to Steve Dreamer from Rhymes and Good News Radiotherapy for sharing this show on air. Please check out their God-based show on Sundays. Now I want to see people start chatting up out there. I want you guys to share this on your Twitter. Invite more people to come out, check out the show. Some great, fabulous singers, poets, and as you see, some beautiful dancing. So we would like to know how you all are feeling out there. Want to make sure you tell us how you feel. Want to tell a live, and don't forget, this is a movement. We want to make sure that this movie gets all the support that it deserves. And so, if some of you all are feeling that Inca is blocking the lovebirds, if you think that it's unfair, that she's blocking them from being married, let's see how Inca definitely sees things her way.
It was excruciating hanging there from that apple tree. The wind squeezing my neck, choking my life. And it was his ancestors who did it. The shell. She must get rid of him, or I will. This is your final hour. I'm taking back my power. The wind has gone and scattered all that you took from I. I was not always like this. I was not always an angry ghost. I was a Ghanaian princess. I had love. I had Moses. He gave me this as a wedding gift. But he is
dead now. And it is all her fault. He presented it to me and he said, you and me, paradise, you and me, M plus I, and he stitched M plus I in this for me. It was Moses and Inca. But now he's dead, and so am I. The shell must get rid of Todd, or I will.
But as Inca wages war on the slave system, will the shell be able to save her from her doomed fate on the apple tree? Here to perform his own rap version of Strange Fruit is our Braff from Brooklyn.
Okay, that was a bit of a change. Now I'm back to being Deborah Jane and not stuck in slavery. Inca's last words before she died are, I can't breathe. Words that still haunt us today. Here to sing her original song, I Can't Breathe, is Jessica Anderson. And she is coming from East Palo Alto today, and we are excited to have her, Jessica Anderson.
I noticed as you were saying, I'm like, wow, she was saying 3 different things.
Jessica? Stand by as we wait for Jessica.
Hello? We together?
Yes, we're here. I'm here.
Oh, let's get it. Y'all ready?
We're waiting for Jessica Anderson to come in. Guys, we're obviously this is sometimes there's technical difficulties. Jessica is joining us from East Palo Alto, where she goes to Stanford and is an aspiring singer. She actually wrote this song. It is an original song. And when I first heard it yesterday, I was amazed that somebody could write something so joyous about something so horrendous. I can't breathe. As we know, those were the last words that Eric Garner spoke before the police choked him to death, and has inspired that energy all throughout the nation. So we are just waiting for her to log on. She's coming soon. You guys, it is worth the wait. The song is worth the wait. We are excited about it, and everybody just stand by. All right, she's here.
Wonderful. I can hear my people crying. I can't breathe. And now I'm in a struggle and I can't leave. We're calling out the violence of the racist police. And we ain't gonna stop till people are free. Oh, we ain't gonna stop till people are free. Sending out a call to all of those who lead to use your power now to help others see that all of God's children deserve to breathe. So we ain't gonna stop till people are free. Oh, we ain't gonna stop till people are free. Oh, we'll keep on marching till the walls of injustice come down. We'll keep on standing with our hands in the air and our voices crying out. So violence and injustice is what we fight for. To see the day when we believe black lives mean more than drugs and labor and the face of war. So we ain't gonna stop till people are free. Oh, we ain't gonna stop till people are free. Oh, we'll keep on marching till the walls of injustice come down. We'll keep on standing with our hands in the air and our voices crying, and we'll keep on laying, humming on with our bodies on the ground, until passers-by realize we have the right to live and be proud. We ain't gonna stop till people are free. Oh, we ain't gonna stop till people are free. Oh, we ain't gonna stop till people are free. Yeah. Black Lives Matter. Thank you.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
Thank you.
Jessica, what inspired that song? How did you come up with that?
Well, there are so many people doing their own renditions of I Can't Breathe. There was a challenge that went around that was started by Samuel Jackson to get people engaged with the Black Lives Matter protests that have been erupting around the nation. And at the time, I knew I really wanted to do something that took the first melody, which is the first couple of bars of what you just heard, and expand it and bring it out a bit further. And so for me, I knew I needed to write more to incorporate a lot more of what has kind of been erupting in my soul for a while. And I knew that there needed to be a refrain that not only evoked the anger and the frustration, but also evoked the resilience and the need for us to continue pushing forward. And so that kind of was the motivation behind the song.
That's amazing. Now, what you said there was so much erupting in your soul. What do you mean by that? What was erupting in your soul that you needed to get out?
I mean, there's so many layers to what it means to be Black in America at this particular point in time. And part of it is about acknowledging the fact that there has been progress made, but there is still a lot left to be done, and that we have to continuously fight for and seek justice if we expect things to change, and we can't become complacent with the state of things and the way that they are. So for me, it was about being able to articulate those sentiments and the desire and the want for freedom, and not the status quo.
Amen, amen. Girl, join the movement. You sound like Martin Luther King up in here. Preach, girl, preach. Everybody, Jessica is from Chicago. She is at Stanford. She's studying African American studies, and you can see that paid off really well. Black lives do matter. Everybody, check out her links. Check out her bio. Make sure you follow this beautiful young singer, songwriter, so she can write incredible songs for you. Thank you so much, Jessica. That was beautiful. Now back to our movie. Black Lives Matter, Inca's lives matter, and as she's hanging from that tree for a crime that she didn't really commit, the crime of wanting to be free, we ask ourselves, will Lachelle ever be able to save Inca from the tree? Will Lachelle ever be able to lift the curse off her interracial marriage? And on that note, will she ever be able to marry the man of her dreams? All those questions and more we are asking. We want to introduce to you an incredible artist, an artist who has performed all over the place, who has his own rendition of Strange Fruit. That artist is Rapmatic. He comes all the way from New York City, and he's got a great song for us today. Rapmatic, take it away.
Yeah.
Those resting in peace, and those of us still living in war. This for you. Southern trees, strange fruit. Strange fruit. Blood on the tree. Blood on the streets. Ain't shoot. Southern trees, strange fruit. Strange fruit. blood on the streets. Strange fruit. Look what we done came through. 41, 50 gunshots, it's still the same noose. Aim, shoot. Bodies riddled in bullet holes. It don't even matter if we little or fully grown. Aiming at the tone of our skin. Never seen a white man shot by accident. Ain't that some shit? Then they called it self-defense. Like that man was gonna kill you with his wallet, man. That don't make sense. Trying to take away the fathers and sons. Sounding crazy talking about you thought a Three Musketeer was a gun. That's a candy bar, stupid. No need to start shooting. You make mistakes like that on the job and don't lose it. Give a man a license to kill, he gon' use it. Till we set him straight, organized like we was Jewish. And make justice prevail in the murder of Sean Bell. Cause if we don't, we invite him to bring us some more hell.
Southern trees, down in strange fruit.
Strange fruit.
Blood on the tree.
Blood on the streets.
And blood at the root.
Aim, shoot.
Southern trees, down in strange fruit.
Strange fruit.
Blood on the tree.
Blood on the streets.
And blood at the root.
I'm up top in New York seeing Southern leaves. Another brother killed, another mother grieves. Please fall on deaf ears. In order for us to protect ours, do we gotta get this? Are we supposed to live our lives in fear? Just let it go, don't sweat the blood, shed tears. Remain passive like we've been doing for years. Take the neighbor out the hood and watch our peers disappear. Too many of us just gone, like Keyshawn Watson, Amadou, and Patrick the Rizmon. The list to make you catch chills. Got me thinking back to the day they attacked and killed Emmett Till. You think your time was different, but it's the same deal. Instead of white hoods, now they hide behind shields. Maybe justice won't stay blind, time to reveal. It's time to stop rapping and do something real. For everybody who's been touched by police brutality, for everybody who realizes that the American dream is not the same as the American reality, I want you to put your ones up.
Blood on the leaves and blood at the root.
Salute.
What I'm talking about.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
That's hip hop right there.
Yes, sir.
Relevant today. Please tell us what inspired you to create that song.
Well, police brutality is all over the place. I'm in Brooklyn, so actually, it's always affected me. I've being a black male, I've always had run-ins with police just for being, not for doing any crime, just for being a young black male. I've been pulled over, I've been stopped, I've been frisked, I've been questioned, so on and so forth. And then when Sean Bell was killed, that hit home. You know, it was right there in Queens. I'm from Brooklyn, it's right there. But what really killed it for me was when they murdered somebody I actually knew by the name of Patrick DeRismond, who I went to high school with. And this is one of my peers. We were in the same grade. You know, we were cool. My man Avalanche. So they killed him, and you know, our mayor got on the news and pretty much tried to say it was his fault. You know, broke the law and told the world he had a youthful offender rap from back in the day that was sealed. He unsealed it on the camera and said, well, you know, he wasn't an angel. You know, he was accused of. He actually got in trouble sometime before. And, you know, by things like that let me know that, you know, the American dream is not the American reality for brown-skinned people. And I don't just mean African-American, I mean brown-skinned people. Because in the eyes of a racist white person, we're all the same. So I had to do something to vent. And that's how the song came about, Strange Fruit. When I heard the original Billie Holiday and heard the whole science behind how she made it, I was like, yo, it's so relevant today. It's sad that it is, but my man Kibi, William Kibi, he's from Flatbush too, like me, but he's actually in Georgia now. He made the track. That's him singing on the chorus, and I heard the hook and I heard the song, and I was like, I'm in. And I just started writing right there. Next thing you know, we had a song, and it's one of my it's a painful song to do. I hate that I had to write the song, but you know what? We need to talk about these things and get together and start planning to really become a community and take control of our communities and police our own communities and hold our politicians responsible, hold these lawmakers responsible to enforce the law. Because that's the problem we're having right now. We're not connected. We feel like we're hopeless, and that's not real. We're actually really powerful. We're like the #1 consumer. We have a lot of power. So if we would actually just
have a powwow and just build, use social media, use Facebook and Twitter to connect thoughts and come up with some plans and say, you know what, let's boycott this. Because it's America, right? It's really about capitalism. And money moves. Money will make a racist understand that if I do something racist, there's a consequence. Money will do that. They'll chill if they know that somebody's money is being affected who has power over them. They'll pull those strings and say, yo, take your little hood off, take your badge or whatever, go somewhere else, stop abusing these people because you're messing up my money. And that's what I'm about. I'm about, you know, being in control of our community, representing ourselves, because the people who aren't affected by this, they're not affected by these things because they have community. They're in control of their communities. They represent themselves when it's time to vote. They represent themselves when they're wrong. They have speakers who come out and speak for them. And they do their job because they're paid to do their job. Politicians listen because they know they're not going to get them votes and they're not going to keep that money up. But we're complacent. You know, we just had a vote and the majority of us didn't even vote. The poor people didn't vote. You know, we got to vote. And then when we vote and they still go wrong, then we need to park in front of the precinct, lay up and just be like, all right, I'm holding you accountable because I see that's what our neighbors do. You know, and it works for them and we need to do it too. So, you know.
It seems like you're really about political power, increasing political power in people of color community, as well as increasing financial capital power as a way of moving the movement forward. So often with people of color, the movement is often largely cultural, social, spiritual, and that is amazing. That's beautiful. But when put together with financial and political power, the movement grows that much larger and things get done.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Did you have something you'd like to say? I heard you started nodding over there.
Well, no, I was agreeing with you. I totally agree with what you just said there, and that's what I was going to say. I agree with you. Preach, but we need to take it further than the preaching, right? We need to make our dollars talk and let our dollars walk for us, and we need to understand economics. We need to teach our children economics. You know what I mean? Because we don't understand it, and that's why we fall victim to it every time.
Amen. Brock, with the power, I feel you. Everybody make sure you check out this incredible artist. He's obviously very socially conscious, politically conscious, power to the people. He has an album, or he has a lot of music. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the music that you have coming out under your label Acoustics?
Yeah, so we've got a lot of music available. Myself, my partner C. Watts. I've got an album available on iTunes. It goes by the name of Man Child in the Promised Land. I'm also online. I thought I was going to be smart because I knew when you call out these websites, people can't catch it fast enough. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to just put it on a piece of paper so you can see it. But I think it's flipping it backwards. Are you reading this forward or backwards?
No, it's our graph. I can see it. Our graph right there.
All right, so this is my SoundCloud, right, /rbraf. But more importantly, this is my website, period, acoustics.com, right?
Oh.
It'll take you to my SoundCloud. It'll take you to my Facebook, AKUSTYX, the science of sound we got next. That's the name of my label. My partner C. Watts, you know what I mean? He's got a project on iTunes as well. Goes by the name of Eastern Standard Time. His name is C. Watts, spelled S-E-E, Watts, like electricity. I've got Man Child in the Promised Land on iTunes. And if you're interested in getting that and you love that, then you want more, just hit me up online because I actually have something else that I can only give you like hand to hand or through the mail, but it's a limited edition project. It's really dope. It's called Days of Future Past, The Astonishing R. Braff. And here's my Facebook music page, R. Braff Music, ARBRAF. Holla at me, shout out, you know what I'm saying? I get back to everybody. I'm trying to build this support system, you know what I mean? So I need
Amen. Well, we all are here to support you. Everybody make sure you check out his music, R. Braff. Make sure you get on his Facebook. Look at all the powerful stuff this artist is coming out with and making change in our communities politically as well as economically. I put my snaps up for you, R. Braff. Thank you so much for fabulous. And we are all here as your Strange Fruit family to support you. And now, going back to that question of love. Thank you so much. Now going back to that question of love, Lachelle is stuck again in that time warp, and the question is, can she ever get the wedding of her dreams? Will she be able to break that curse? Will that strange fruit ever be lifted off the American consciousness? Well, you'll have to watch the movie to find out. But one thing that Lachelle can't stop dreaming about is her wedding day. We are going to have Dominique back up to sing an original song. I actually wrote it, but an original song from the movie Strange Fruit called The Happiest Day of My Life. Dominique in her wedding dress in New York singing about the happiest day of my life. Dominique, do we have you ready to go? Just one moment.
Yes, ma'am. I am ready.
Amen. Well, take it away. You are Lachelle Robinson. Tell us what it's about.
Woo! All them happy brides in the magazines. I've been told by my whole society it would never happen. It would never happen to me. Single black female is something like a curse. All in the news like there's something wrong with us. It would never happen. It would never happen. But oh, I can hear the wedding bells all behind my train white flower trails. I'm the toast of the town in my new wedding gown. It's the happiest day of my life when he gives me my wedding ring. Family drama, it won't mean a thing. Getting married today, my dad gives me away. I'm in love with the love of my life. You want to hear how we met? He came to a cafe. He came rhyming my way. I'm like, who this white boy with the swagger of Jay, huh? All up in my dorm every day with flowers in his hand and his hooligans band. But through the night of my soul, through my mother's divorce, he was right there with me, keeping me on course. Only thing I regret, keeping him a secret. But if my mom knew, she would blow a gasket. So hush, hush, something bald, something blue. Now run around town, find something old, something new, and cut the cake and throw my rice, cause I'm in love with the love of my life. Oh, when he gives me my wedding ring, family drama, it won't mean a thing. Getting married today, my dad gives me away. I'm in love with the love of my life. I'm in love with the love of my life. I'm in love with the love of my life. I'm in love with the love of my life.
That's amazing. Dom, you broke the feeling. It's awesome. The reason why this song is so special to so many African American women is we usually get stuck with the rap of single black female. Like, we can't get a man. We just can't get a husband. We just too loud. We just do this. We just do that. But you know what? A lot of that energy is coming from a place of pain. A lot of that energy is what African American women have to put up in order to feel like they can survive and be heard. But beneath all that, top and whatever exterior, there's a soft person inside who does want love. And Lachelle is that person. So she desires love. She desires to be married. She desires to have the happiest day of her life. What do you think about that, Dom? She thinks it's good, trust me.
Yes,
so
yes, I believe that. Everyone deserves to be happy. Yes. Yes.
Exactly.
Lachelle.
Right. Just as Beyonce told you to get a ring on it, Lachelle's saying, I want to have the happiest day of my life. And you know what? Bringing us into that joy, we have a very, very special performer. A very special performer. She's only 10 years old, but you wouldn't know it by the way that girl can sing. I didn't say sing, I said sing, okay? 10 years old, all right? And she's that girl I introduced before. Mackenzie, come up out here. All right, y'all. This is Mackenzie now. And as I said before, she is playing the character of June, the magical underground railroad conductor who takes the show back in time. All right? Now, but right now, she's going to sing about the way Lachelle will feel when Todd finally puts a ring on.
My love has come along. My long nights are over. And life is like a song. Oh, yeah. At last, the skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I could call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I have never known. Oh, yeah, you smile. Oh, and then the spell was cast. And here we are in heaven. For you are mine. At last.
Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Doesn't she make you just want to cry? Tear up in my eye, girl. This girl is from Canton, Ohio, right? How long have you been singing, girl? No, how long have you been singing, girl?
I've been singing since I was like 18 months in a high chair. It was mimicking music, Mary J. Blige.
Oh my goodness. Who was your greatest inspiration as a singer?
My greatest inspiration as a singer, well, I love Beyonce, and she inspires me a lot because she's like very powerful and she sings very good, and I look up to her because we sort of like resemble us.
Oh, she's very powerful. Definitely. I tell you. And one day somebody's gonna put a ring on it, right? That's gonna, you know, that's later. She's 10, so later. But still, that's amazing. Well, you know what? Because this young performer, so and guys, everybody check out Mackenzie Mack. Her bio's right online. Check her out. She's incredible. Make sure you read up on this girl. She said she was singing from a high chair, y'all. A high chair. Most of y'all don't even remember what a high chair looked like. This girl's been singing. Y'all better check out this girl. She about to be the next Beyonce. You heard it first. Now, because she's so amazing, and because the character of June, you play the character of June, right? Mm-hmm. Tell me who June is to you.
June is, June and me, we're sort of the opposite because she's still very spunky like me, but she's back from the old days and I'm in modern time. And she's sort of she's shy, and she like doesn't have her mom in her life really, and I have my mom in my life. So, you know, I had to try to relate to the character, but I feel bad for her character.
Okay, cool. Hey, you heard it first. Now, June, thing about June is before she was a time-traveling spirit ghost, she was just a young girl in 1920s Harlem. During the 1920s Harlem Renaissance. You know, the flappers, the gin, the razzle-dazzle. You don't need to know about all of that. But that's where she lived, right? So she was all about that. Okay, now she was the daughter of an aspiring jazz singer named Magnolia. Magnolia ditched her beautiful daughter, to try to make it as a star in Harlem. And I got to tell you that June was heartbroken. So June took a train and she followed her mother. Unfortunately, She did die in that train accident, and she became a ghost from then on, who now uses the Underground Railroad Express to save souls. But the one soul that she really needs to save is her own. Taking you back to how June felt on that train when she was searching for her mother to love her, we got June singing Harlem from the TV series spinoff, Harlem.
If I could be a Harlem, you would never leave me again. I'd be your daughter and be your best friend. We're riding high like evening trains coming. If I could be a Harlem, promise I would never let you go. In all the darkness, face the small shadows. I love you more than you could ever know. But you're like the bird who claimed the sky, the orange dove who dared to fly. How could I ever be enough? Those hard days scrubbing insides, endless trampling through the mud. I'd do it all again to win your love, to dance upon your dreams, together you and me. You'll always be the star in my eyes. I'd do most anything to make you just love me. Like so the moon, even catch the sunrise. The sunrise. If I could be a Harlem, if I could be a Harlem, if I could be a Harlem, you more than you could ever know.
Once again, you did an incredible job. Thank you for expressing the pain that June feels, the pain of a young girl longing for her mother. Maurice, did you have something you wanted to say?
Yeah, amazing.
Thank you.
Incredible. You are amazing. You are wonderful. I mean, it's you are phenomenal.
Mackenzie.
Thank you so much. And we all want, once the movie comes out, we are actually looking to make this movie Strange Fruit this year. So we are currently in development, and we really, really want to come out by Halloween. So put your prayers up. But once the movie comes out, we also have a spin-off of the movie, a TV series called Harlem, which is about the Harlem Renaissance. And this character, June, is who you just saw, who will be the star of that series. So we're very, very, very excited about it. Now, Maurice?
I have seen many young people perform, but I'm telling you, Mackenzie, that is one of the greatest performances I've ever seen. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
You're
But
welcome.
they don't make them like this anymore. This is pretty much looking at the next Michael Jackson female form. Hey, just
Yeah, you know, she's gonna have her own platform.
Oh
right?
yes.
And then people are gonna try to come up in your footsteps.
Amen.
Mark my words.
Girl, you're looking at a legend right here. I'm trying to follow in her footsteps. This girl, she's 10 years old, but good grief. Thank you.
We're gonna become famous because we know you now.
Y'all better get her autograph while she's still 10 and still giving it away. So, with that said, we don't want you to forget about the rap battle that we have coming up in just a few moments. Don't forget, you guys get to vote. You get to be a part of helping us choose the winner. We're very excited for our rappers who will be doing that. But first, we have DJ Michelle Q, our incredible DJ. Michelle Q, why don't you come on up here? Hey, girl. Everybody say hi to DJ Michelle Q.
DJ!
This is an incredible DJ, also MC, also dancer. My goodness, this girl does it all. She's like a Renaissance woman. You notice I've been standing next to her turntables the whole time. I know you didn't think I was going to turn anything because I don't do that. But Michelle does. And she is coming from Porterville. She's been DJing for years and years and years, almost a decade, dancing. She's got a little something special to perform for you tonight. Why don't you just speak a little bit about what you do? She don't want to talk. She just don't talk about it, be about it. So we gonna get out of your way. And we gonna let you have fun. We gonna let you go outside. We gonna get out of it. Okay, go ahead, DJ.
Check. I go by the name of Miss Michelle Q, and I came here to rock here for all of you. I knew the meeting was inevitable. We're intellectuals living incredibly, but so free. Powered by beats, making words manifest. The songs we come take from me to you, and then you to me. Dreams are good, but you gotta love reality better. Brothers and sisters, birds of a feather, we can conquer all of it together. By leaving vendettas at the door to break down the wall, then dance on the floor. What's in store is a lot to believe in. No hesitating, this kind of be achievable. That's what we're all here today. Ignite and fire, bring it heat to the stage. Extraordinarily that I see the musicality never really bringing energy like elements to my veins. I take it all in and celebrate the day. I learn how to keep my spirit intact, bringing back my life and return into combat. It's the purpose of human existence, kindling a fire in the middle of the darkness. Transform to a moment of substance, turning on turns into a circumference. And with that, I thrash to jazz, while later Pavarotti shake it up with a belly dance. Extraordinarily not I can see music and strength must burn in my family. Michelle, DJ and MC in a big girl step, the fire in the melody. Love what you do, and if you don't, it's never too late. This I'd like to dedicate to the D, to the J, the M, and the C, B-boys and girls that inspire me. If there was no you, there would be no me, so I thank you for showing me to follow my dream. For showing me to follow my dream. Thank you.
Now, y'all, I know you didn't expect to come here to party. Neither did I. But good Lord, Michelle Q put it down right here. Say hi. Hello, everybody. What? Came out here rapping, singing, dancing. What is happening? Good Lord, this is great. And it's a perfect segue for what we've been all waiting for, our rap battle. Y'all ready for a battle? Y'all ready for a battle? Yeah. I didn't hear y'all. Yeah. All right, y'all. It's actually going to be more of a cypher, and we're excited to introduce our two incredible rappers coming to you today. And so first we have Josiah King. Originally from Brooklyn, but he's going to be tuning in with us from Arizona tonight, so we're excited about that. Malik? Marie, sorry.
We have Malik representing from Harlem.
Right. So we have Josiah and Malik. Josiah representing from Arizona/Brooklyn and Harlem. We're excited to have them both. As they are coming up on the screen, we'll explain a little bit of the rules. Here are the rules. There are 3 rounds in this battle. Each rapper gets 1 minute each to freestyle on a randomly selected strange fruit topic of our choosing. Yes. Now, we can choose anything we want as long as it has to do with strange fruit themes. Each time the beats get faster and faster each round.
Now, the rappers are judged on creativity, lyricism, delivery, positivity, and ability to stay on the strange fruit topic.
Exactly. We'll pick the first 2 topics. We'll pick all the. We'll pick the first 2 topics. The last topics, if anybody has some ideas they want to see in there, then cool. Then we will definitely hear them out. But we'll pick the first 2 topics and we'll see where we go.
Now, speaking of positivity, this is a conscious rap battle. Absolutely no put downs of your opponents.
No, I know some of y'all was expecting some 8 Mile up in here, but this is really not about going hard and negatively putting down the other person. Instead, this is really about lifting yourself up and lifting the other person up, which takes far more skill. So as we said, rappers will be judged on their creativity, on their lyricism, on their delivery, on their swag, and on their ability to stay on topic. So can we bring the rappers up, please? Can we bring up Josiah and Malik? Okay. And while we're waiting, let's have Michelle scratch a little bit. We're just waiting for them to come up. Michelle's going to do a little scratching in the meantime. Oh, now see, I feel like we got somebody here.
Get real.
Now we just had Josiah come up on the screen. Josiah, is that you? She's gonna scratch a little bit while we wait for Malik. Now check this out. One of the 5 elements, the 5 important elements of hip hop, as you see, one of them is scratching and DJing. That's number 1. The other one is rapping and MC, which you're about to see. A third is graffiti art, which is all the spray painting you see expressing urban culture. We also have knowledge and social awareness, which is part of the hip-hop canon. We have beatboxing as well and breakdancing. Those are the first elements of hip-hop and from which it all started in the Bronx in Brooklyn. Now, we are still waiting for our second rapper to come on board. We're excited to have him, but we really want you to enjoy the beat that Michelle is spinning. So stand by, everybody. Other thing is that a lot of people think when they think of hip hop, they usually think of the bling bling and the holes in the holes and all the stuff that you see in the music videos. Well, hip hop actually started as a revolutionary force to mobilize people from all over, and so that is where hip hop started in New York, in Brooklyn, in the Bronx, in Queens, where dancers were spinning on their heads, and poor people were rapping about what mattered to them most, which is about being free. That is what hip hop really is. That is where it all begins, and now we're going to share it with you today. Now, it's actually, we've had a change in our lineup. Instead of Malik, we have Rap. Again, remember the political power revolutionary? Rapmatic is actually going to go ahead and be our second contestant. So once again, we have Josiah King coming from, Josiah, where you rep your city, Josiah? Say that one more time, Josiah.
I'm from, I'm living and residing from Scottsdale, Arizona, but I'm originally from Flatbush, Brooklyn. What up?
What up, what up? What? And Brad?
Yeah, I'm right here. What's good?
Where you representing from?
I'm from BK. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Flatbush Pacific.
Okay. Awesome. All right, so we have our two rappers ready to go. We actually are going to have our rappers play the beats from home only because we need them to be able to rap without a problem over the sound. So you're going to hear it that way. Additionally, most important thing, there is a winner to this. There is a cash prize. So, okay, there is a cash prize. Actually, Brad, we will have Michelle. Michelle, you'll be. Okay, so, okay, we do have a cash prize. The winner gets $100 cash to be paid right after the show. Again, we will judge on creativity, lyricism, swag, delivery, the ability to stay on topic, and to be positive. Maurice, did you have something to say?
Yes. Braf doesn't have the instrumental.
That's okay. Michelle will do the beat from over here.
Okay.
Cool.
It's all good. All right, we're actually going to start with Josiah on the first beat, Blood on the Leaves with Kanye West. The topic, oh yes, the rappers have a minute each. My assistant here, Nicole, will time it. 1 minute each on the clock. The first topic that we have that we're going to do today is family. Okay, 1 minute on the clock, and go ahead and pull up the beat. Josiah, you are up.
Strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees.
Yo.
Blood on the leaves.
Check it. Yo. Yo. Said I'm living for my family. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, I'm living my life. It's so prolific. I'm on another level. I'm hotter than the devil. I live for the truth, and you know what I'm about to straight do. I'm in the booth and I'm ready, and I'm so steady. I got to do this, I'm fluent, I can't quit what I bring to the table. My family tree makes me willing and able. I never been a fable. I got this from my dad. The sicker type of swag that I have with a pencil and a pad. Here we go again, it's like the intro, but I'm about to hit it hardcore when that beat blow. Hold up, wait a minute, not finished. That's my time.
Rapmatic. Are you ready, Brad?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, we're going to have the DJ spin for him. So if there's a little delay, it's only because of the sound through the computer, through the internet. So let's have the DJ drop the beat. First, Same Beat, Blood on Release by Kanye West.
Yeah. So do how we did it. Corner Flappers in church. Yeah. Yeah. What I'm gonna say? I'm over here rapping on Kanye. Beat. What you say, sis? Oh, I thought you was talking to me. Okay. Still going in. Yeah, who's going in? What the hell? Gotta give props to Deb and Michelle. Kanye ain't even drop a beat. He just had to sample this play for me. Some of them might think that's hard. I don't know, it's kind of odd. How you battle a cappella? I'm still a good player.
Okay. Great. Great, guys. Both of you guys, well done. It was a little harder to hear you rap. But, Maurice, what's your feeling on the first round, round one? What do you think? We have to unmute you. Say it again. Go ahead. Say what
I wish the Bradford would have stayed on the topic of family. Josiah did. But I'm going to tell you that being a writer, being a poet, being an MC, man, coming off the top of the dome is really hard. So I give Brad mad props for stepping up, stepping to the mic. You got so many people out there talking about how great of an MC and rapper they are, but when you ask them to spit, they can't even, all they do is spit. So, Brad, thank you very much. Josiah, thank you very much. This whole thing is just fire.
Cool. So I think both of you guys were great on lyricism. I'm really big on lyrics as a writer myself, as an MC myself. I care so much about the words. So both of you guys were strong on the words, and it is hard to come off top of the dome. But we do need you to stay on topic as part of the rules. We do need to stay on the topic that we are talking about. That is part of the creative challenge. So now, for round two, the beat will be a bit faster. And this time, Maurice will choose the topic. Maurice, what's the topic?
Oh, man. Oh. Underground Railroad.
Wow. I don't even know what the freak to say to that. Now, because we put Josiah first, before we're actually going to start with Brett this time. This time, you're going to go first. Okay? So the topic again for our audience is Underground Railroad. If you guys have any thoughts, please live tweet or chat during the show. Underground Railroad. Raph, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. DJ, can drop the beat?
Okay. Underground Railroad. I hear the beat. They hit the payload. My people go. If that's not that beat, not like that was tough. Down for the fluid. Look, I'm trying to set my people free. I ain't trying to be a slave. Everything I got to give, you can have it every day. I got what you had. Everything I see up in time because it happened in water. This water. Everything is where it should be. I need my people to be right now. No more shooting us down. We need some light now. Biggest from these criminals, I'm sticking to that. I'm trying to get it now. I know what I'm trying to say. I don't play when I spit. Everything I come off the top, the tip, you know what it is. It's that brother, Raph. You can call me Flip. Follow the path, the underground. It's on. Yeah.
60 seconds. He was in the zone, y'all. He was in the zone. He wasn't about to come up in no type of way, y'all. That's round two. That was that Rocky Fire. That was
right?
All right. All right. Josiah, are you
Yes,
Same
I'm
topic.
ready.
Underground Railroad?
Okay, I'm ready. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Said I'm the truth like Sojourner. Gotta bring the fire. I'm never gonna stop, man. I'm about to take it higher. I'm like Harriet Tubman on the Underground Railroad, trying to do the best that I can to explode the truth for you to comprehend. I'm bringing out that heat, and you know I've been the man. I'm like Dr. King. When you hear that bell ding, I'm like Ali. I strike down like lightning. It's just so crazy when I come through, spitting out the heat. Hold up, wait a minute. You know the kitty got the fire, and I'm bringing it to another level. Hotter than the devil. Got so many slaves trying to get free on every level. Yes, they gotta follow the leader. Understand, some people don't even understand what's really going on. Comprehend, I'm trying to stay strong. Got my armor on in this weather, and sometimes it's hard. When it rains, it pours, and when I brainstorm, you understand the war that I'm trying to fight. I'm freestyling tonight. Here we go again.
Relax. And pause. Way to go, Josiah. All right. Like how you threw in that song about slaves and Harriet Tubman. There you go. There you go. Well, Marie, what do you think? What's your read on it?
Oh, listen, let me tell you. I know Braff was going off on that, man. And yo, this delay just made me nutty because as it was going in and out, I was listening to Braff and he was hitting it. Now, here's the amazing thing. Even though there was a delay, Braff was still rocking on the beat. That was crazy. That was crazy to me.
Yeah.
Josiah, man, I love the content. Listen, man, that both of y'all was just mad dope. I love the content. I love that you guys stayed right on topic. I love the way that you flowed with the beat. Thank y'all very much. Y'all making this one of the dopest things on the internet right now.
Dope. So before we go to the final round, I wanna see how y'all are feeling. How are y'all feeling right now? Josiah, why don't you tell me a little bit? Speaking of lyricism, for instance, to come off the top of the dome with dope lyrics like that, how do you do that, Josiah? What's your process?
Realistically,
I don't know how to do that. So.
Realistically, it comes from just honest to God truth. I got music living inside of me. Since the age of 3, I always been around music. I'm a hip hop head, and I honest to God truth, I build a relationship with the beat, you know, and even if I don't have a beat, I literally have a beat inside of me. So it's like I try my best to come up with different concepts and metaphors, not too technical, but I just really desire to make people feel something every time I speak. So.
Amen. Thank you. And Braff, what is your lyrical process like? How do you come up with your words off the top of your head?
Man, every written rhyme starts from a freestyle. So I'm just kind of trying to make a written rap real fast, as opposed to, having the time to edit and, go back and all of that. That's all it really is, man.
Yeah.
But, I mean, how do you feel when you're doing it? Because it seems like something very difficult to do.
It's like, yeah. I don't know. It's like an exercise. It's like kung fu or something. It's like a reflex test or something. Because you gotta be on your toes. You got to be ready to move and land on your feet every time. You land off beat and you fell. You don't want to stumble. So it's tricky. And, it is what it is. But that's where, this whole thing started from. At least for me.
Can I ask you guys, Braff, how long have you been rapping?
Man, I've been rhyming for a minute, man. I don't even know how long I've been rhyming, man. It's like from... I don't even know. I never really tried to count long since I was in class, sitting around doodling in my notebook.
High chair?
Huh?
Since you were in a high chair?
Not quite a high chair, because hip hop didn't come out yet. But I guess I was rapping as long as, I could hear it, because it was something that it touched me so much, I just emulated it, right? So I heard beats, I was beatboxing, and I got into lyrics, and I just started making my own. So a long time, man. I couldn't even tell you exactly how long, honestly.
What about you? How long have you been rapping, Josiah?
I've been rapping since the first time I heard Rob Bass and Easy Rock. It Takes Two. That was like, yo, I don't want to rock right now. I'm Rob Bass and I was like, yo, this is hitting, yo, and yeah, I was dumb young when that came out, but like it made me feel something, and then your boy's Haitian, and I got into the Fugees and stuff, and I was like, yo, like I'm in love with hip hop. Hip hop is like, yo, without hip hop, there's like no life, yo, like straight up.
Hey, I feel the same way. I fell in love with hip hop as a little black girl in Orange County, and I was just like, wow, I am so not from the hood, but hip hop is so necessary for my life. I love it. So as soon as I heard Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, it was a rap. It was a rap, son. And so hip hop is tattooed on my heart too. I'm gonna ask you a very brown sugar question.
Okay.
When was the first time you fell in love?
Oh wow. Yeah, I guess it was when I first heard Rob Bass and Easy Rock. But honestly, I believe it's when I heard Ready or Not, and I didn't know Lauryn Hill. I didn't know Lauryn Hill was a female. I didn't know it was a female. She rapped so good, I thought she was a dude. And that was like, that verse, Ready or Not, I play my enemies like a game of chess where I rest, no stress. I thought I was a dude. I'm like, yo, this dude is hitting. And then I found out, yo, that's L Boogie. I'm like, wow.
More powerful than two Cleopatras bound for feet. I'm doing the MCs, they ready to take it to the Serengeti. My rhymes is heavy. My sister Betty, L Boogie Shabazz. I had to do it. I had to do it. I am a female rapping. Oh Lord. Oh God. Now, how about you, Brad? When did you first fall in love with hip hop? Brown sugar.
I was always into hip hop from the jump, but I won't say I was in love with it until I started doing it. Because if you love something, love is a verb. It's something you do. So I'm gonna say I fell in love with hip hop on the corner in Flatbush, hanging out with my peoples, and a lot of them used to rhyme, and I would just sit there and watch them and listen to them freestyle, and I found myself going home trying to make my own little rhymes. I started off kind of taking other people's rhymes like Tribe Called Quest, Can I Kick It, and remixing it. And next thing you know, I had my own rhyme. Next thing you know, we go into the studio, doing shows. I'm meeting big rappers. I'm in the back of Sears at the Arc, freestyling with KRS, and it just went crazy. It was like, where am I? How to get here? You know what I mean? But yeah, so I fell in love with hip hop on the corner.
On the corner?
Yeah, on the corner.
Well, this is my last question, and then we're going to do the final round. My last question is on swag. Y'all hear about swag all the time. No one on the corner got swagger like us. Folks is using swag all day long. So tell me, what is your definition of swag? Josiah.
Swag is honestly like just confidence, honestly, we used to just call it style. We used to call it so many other different things, but I think it's, this generation's definition of confidence and being secure in what you have to put forth to the world.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Brad?
Swag is what Josiah said. I agree. It was style. I would say it's also charisma. It's that aura that surrounds a person, that energy they give off, that draws you in. It intrigues you, So style is definitely attitude.
All right. Well, we'll start with our final and last round. The final round. The topic is strange fruit. That was easy.
Oh.
We're gonna start with Josiah first. Topic is strange fruit. 60 seconds on the clock, and whenever you're ready, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. See, once upon a time, there was a man and a woman that God had created just for a second. Wait, matter of fact, could have been eternity, but they told them to do one thing. Please stay away from that strange fruit. If you know what I mean, you do what I do. Follow my path. Understand life could be better for you if you see the light. See, you can't just trust every fruit that you see in the grocery. You got to touch it, hold it, feel it, see what you're gonna put into your system so you don't throw it up. And you know what I mean? I never give up. I do what I can. Comprehend that I live up the life that I got. I can't stop bringing it back. The flow is too hot. Every time I drop these bombs, kind of simple or crazy. Hold up, wait a minute. I'm never gonna eat a rotten apple or a banana peel to make me slip or feel whatever. You know I gotta stay stuck to the topic. Can't stop when I drop it. The bombs that I bring, hit a bell ding. It's whatever. I just do what I can. Strange fruit, and I'm back at it again.
Excellent job. Wow. I really love how you went to the Garden of Eden and brought in the spiritual stuff. That was dope. And even when you went off topic, you came back by telling us. So thank you. That was very, very good, Josiah. Love the spirituality. Beautiful. Brass, you are on. Let me try to make sure we can see. Okay, let's go.
I'ma do this all the way. Straight, going for the thing. Written my sister. Get up to the top, see the witty feature. Put a system in the thing. When you look at the thing, they got us like spectacles. When I hear those screams, got me crying on the inside. They do on the inside. Everything I see, you up on me to find the proof. I ain't coming off with no nonsense. I'm coming with that realness. I do no offense. When they try to hang us up, I tell them, no, I don't want to stay hanging. When they put a jangling, it's on the beat when it's delayed. But that's alright. I never ever get played. Still doing what I gotta do. But it's strange. Yeah.
Nice one. Drop it. Maurice, what do you think?
Listen, I want to say this, right? Because it was hard to hear Brad because of the delay this time. I would like to see both of them work together and dropping what they drop on the same beat and use that to promote the movie Strange Fruit. Because I heard a little bit of what Brad was saying and I loved it. Josiah, yo, that was dope. Y'all just got me going nuts right now. That was dope.
Appreciate
it. What do you think about the lyrics overall, the whole context?
Oh, the lyrics. I mean, come on, the content was dope. I'm listening to them, and here's the thing, I'm looking at their eyes, right, and you can see them thinking. You know, you can see them moving, and so to come up with lyrics like that on top, conscious, not swearing, not cursing, not degrading each other. You know, talking about being in the movement. You know, and yeah, it's just incredible. It's
what
incredible.
About swag?
Oh, swag. There's no rapper in the industry right now that got swag like these brothers right now. It's just not. It's not there. You know what? You can get in the Beamer. You can get in the Lexus. You can roll around with whoever, whatever chicks you want, with skinny clothes and things like that. There is none of that that's gonna feed the people like what these brothers put out tonight. That
all
right there, these brothers. Now that's real swag. You can feed off that.
Appreciate it.
Amen. Well, Maurice and I are going to deliberate. We are now asking all the artists who have participated, everybody watching, to go ahead and cast your vote in the live chat. All you have to do is put the name of the person you're voting for. We're going to ask our rappers to look away and not look at the live chat as this is going on. Just look away. And all artists, everybody who has participated, everybody in our live audience right now, go ahead and just put the name of the rapper you think you think has won the battle, who's won the contest. In the meantime, we want you to listen to the wonderful music of an artist who actually is from out of the country. Our first artist who's actually international. She cannot be here tonight, but she has written a song called "Bring the Rain." Her name is Sunalisa Izgi. She's from Turkey in Istanbul, and we'd like you to listen to her music while we deliberate. Thank you so much.
I come from a place where we used to be free. Our words were art flowing seamlessly. Home is where the heart is, this is true. But home isn't home, it's ruled by a fool. I come from a sleeping generation, and we were silent for no reason. But now I close my eyes and listen. My city, my home has awakened. We cry. We don't need your propaganda, 'cause all we have is all that we need. Give us something to be proud of. Don't give us your words to read. You send your soldiers and we meet them with pride. We brought our books, our thoughts, we brought our lives. Our chain of trust will grow and grow. Through thick and thin, through sun and snow. You can call us marginal, you can call us losers, but all that does is make you a better ruler. We are beautifully angry, we're not part of your conspiracy. We cry. We don't need your propaganda, 'cause all we have is all that we need. Give us something to be proud of. Don't give us your words to read. Don't give us your words to read. Shoulder to shoulder, hand in hand, we can bring the change. Shoulder to shoulder, hand in hand, we can bring the rain. So we don't need your propaganda, 'cause all we have is all that we need. Give us something to be proud of. Don't give us your words to read. Don't give us your words to read. Don't give us your words to read.
Okay, everybody, we are back, and it was quite a contest. Each rapper, so we have the votes. The votes are in. Each rapper really put it down in terms of excuse me, in terms of lyricism, in terms of swag, in terms of delivery, and in terms of staying on content most of the time. From what people have said and told us, we believe that the winner is dun, Josiah. With winning 2 out of 3 rounds, we believe the winner is Josiah. So thank you so much, Brad. Everybody, please give a hand for Brad. He did amazing. He did amazing. Snap it up, snap it up, snap it up, snap it up. Thank you so much. And Josiah, thank you so much. Why don't you say a little something, Josiah, real quick?
Thank you. I appreciate, this opportunity to just be able to, share, the gifts that God has blessed us with to, share out to the world. So, yeah, good looking out.
Thank you very much, and thank you so much to you, Brad. It's a hard decision when you're put against 2 excellent rappers. What can you do? Both of you guys are really, really great, but the vote said that Josiah 2 out of 3. So therefore, we would like to give you a $100 cash prize right after the show is over. You will get that immediately, and we wish you much blessings and success as you continue going. And now, to end our show, we would like to do the final song.
God has blessed us with to, share out to the world. So, yeah, good looking out.
Thank you very much, and thank you so much to you, Brad. It's a hard decision. I think we're hearing me back again. Can you rap? Would you like to say something? We'd like to hear from you as well.
Yeah, just thanks for, having me on the show. I appreciate the time. Much respect to Josiah. Congratulations. Big ups to Maurice and you, Deb. And let's keep on moving forward, man. Getting good music out to the people, man. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely. Everybody, please check out Brad and his new music. He's been making music for a long time, and it's always political and powerful. Also, please check out Josiah's music. Look at his links. He's also been making music and has a passion to spread his love for God and his spirituality through his music as well. Now, we'd like to close the show by thanking everyone who's been a part of it. Our incredible artists, our talents, our freestyle rappers. We'd like to thank a sponsor, Michael Jackway from LA Web Fest. Big ups again to Stevie Dreamer, who from Rhythm and Good News. Be sure to check them out. They shouted us out on the radio, so we're really, really thankful. Be sure to check out their links, LA Web Fest and Rhythm and Good News Radio Therapy. Also, I'd like to thank my incredible team. I'm sorry. We have Yolanda Brinkley, who's on tweeting, India Alston, who's on marketing, Nicole Plummer, who's show managing and my executive assistant, Michelle Q on the DJ. We have Pastor Donald Lamb with moral support, my parents, Shelley and James Burke, who have invested in me and have helped me to make this company move forward. Our amazing behind the scenes manager, who's in the control room, who's been putting all this together, Blaze Edwards. Let's clap it up for Blaze. Clap it up for Blaze. Thank you, Blaze. Thank you, Blaze. And finally, we want to thank you, the audience. Thank you so much. This is not just a movie, it is a movement. We are here to change the world and to bring freedom to our people through this incredible thing. So thank you so much. Also, check out the website, www.strangefruithiphopera.com. And most importantly, I want to thank God, my Jesus Christ, my reason for living, my reason for even being in hip-hop, for everything I do. All the glory goes to God. Thank you so much. And, of course, we're not called redemption songs or nothing. We're called redemption songs because at the end of the day, we desire to bring racial reconciliation to the world and bring redemption through music, song, hip-hop, and love. And so to sing redemption songs, DJ Michelle, why don't you drop the beat? And let's all come out here and sing redemption songs. Come on.
From the bottomless pit, but my hand was still strong. By the end of the Almighty, we found in this generation. Triumph family, won't you help to sing? These songs of freedom is all I ever had. Redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. Comfortable thoughts can free our mind. After the time, the energy, one of them can stop the time. How long shall we be on prophets? While we stand aside and look. Some say it's just a market. We've got to fulfill the board. Won't you dare to sing these songs of freedom? That's all I ever had. Redemption songs, redemption songs, redemption songs, redemption songs. Thank
We want to thank you all for joining us tonight. We are so grateful that you chose to spend your time here. Thank you so much. Maurice?
Much love, much respect. I mean, you know, I just rolled it up, man. This is like so gorgeously beautiful. You know, the way that so many artists came here tonight. You know, I mean, all of you out there. I mean, this is just crazy. I was wondering like how this would like play out, and it played out so much better than I could ever imagine. Thank you all, and to see all you great women, the work that you all done. I'm gonna tell you that if anyone says that there is no hope, they're lying. You all are the hope that we need. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Maurice. Thank you so much. It all happened because of God. God is the reason this all happened. And so we just magnify the name of the Lord and thank God for being the one who put it all together and put the love in our hearts to even do this. So it's all about God in the end. Hip-hop can be about God too. Trust me. Thank you so much. Did you have something you wanted to say, Dom? You just look like you wanted to say something. Okay. Well, thank you so much. It's been a great show, and we wish you all good night.
Bye.
Watch out for Mackenzie, y'all.
Watch out for Mackenzie, y'all. This one.
See, I come from Mississippi. I was young and running wild. Ended up in New York City, where I had my first job. I'm making the boy up. All the boys call me now. I told him as a young girl, he was going to get his man back. Let's go.